so I can't listen to music at the same time. That's rubbish, isn't it? Absolutely stunning rubbish. But let's see what happens. I expect to be the only one here today. Whatever. Can't listen to music on it. Now live on YouTube. Me. Talking to me. Literally talking to myself. Hang on. I don't care. This is just a test. Testimony. Bad choice. Does anyone do lives on YouTube? Or is it just me? I'm going to test it on here for a little bit. Oh, there's one person here. Hello, everyone. This is the first time I've been live on YouTube. I normally go live on TikTok. I don't know who's there right now because I don't know how this works on here. I normally go live on TikTok and there's anywhere between 200 and 1,200 people watching. Come on here, it's me and you, right? It doesn't even tell me who it is. So thank you to the one viewer that's here. If you want to see more, follow me on TikTok, PFG Detailing. But all I do is I detail as much as I can live. I talk to as many people as possible. Talk about the products. Got any issues with your own car that you want a bit of help with? I do product testing. Basically just have a chit chat. And at the minute, it really is just me here, which is kind of funny. It's taking me straight back to the beginning. I wonder if this will push my videos. Absolutely no idea. So I'm talking to myself. I don't realise when there's someone there or not. I normally go live on TikTok with quite a few more people. So I thought I'd give it a go here because if I go live on TikTok, I will be busy, which I don't have time to stop and talk to everyone today. So I haven't told one person that I'm coming on here, just to give it a little test. And again, I don't know if I'm talking to myself right now or that one person that was here just a couple of minutes ago. But if you like detailing as much as I do, you're going to get to see a lot of it today. Well, maybe for a half an hour or so, see how it goes. Can't talk to myself all morning. But if you've got any questions, I don't know if there's one or just myself here right now, ask away and I'll do everything that I can to help you with detailing your own car. And we've got 4 people here. Thank you, absolutely everyone. 4 is 4 more than I thought I would get today. Is there supposed to be some kind of comment section? If there is, can any of you put a comment for me, please? Just a thumbs up, smiley face, whatever you like. Just so I can see the comments, because I've never been live on here. It's normally another platform, and I know that one quite well. This one's new to me, and I want to do more on YouTube. I've built a lovely community over on TikTok, but I know that if I go on there, I just won't be able to keep up today. So this is a secret just between us. Hello, Daisy. Thank you. The first ever comment I've ever had on YouTube Live, so thank you very much. Is this an A45? It's not an A45. I love the A45. It's not one of those. This owner just wants to bring it in because he's going to sell the car. So I've already spent quite a bit of time on the interior. And I guess obviously I'm going to spend quite a bit of time on the outside. And he's going to take it to We Buy Any Car straight after this and try and sell it. Cleaning the car. Today I am doing a deep clean of this car, yes. Later there'll be a Porsche. Well, I think he's bringing in a Porsche. Or it could be a Polo. I think he's waiting to decide. But on my TikTok, where I mostly go live, I've had anything from a Fiesta yesterday to a Lamborghini Sturato on the weekend. You could be watching a Porsche, you could be watching a Vauxhall Corsa. Just depends on what comes in. Sometimes I've got a car for a morning, sometimes I've got a car for 3 days. Yeah, it's all over the place. What happened? Sorry, what happened to what? More than happy to answer the question. Just not sure what you mean exactly. So yeah, while I'm here, what I do is on that other platform is answer as many questions as possible. If someone's got any questions about detailing, I love having a chat with the followers on there, and they might be sad to know that I'm actually here instead of there with them. Because there's some very, very unbelievably loyal followers. I think they're fantastic. We'll do this again. Make sure that that's properly done. Yeah, I've got a task that I've given myself on here to get to 1,000 followers and 4,000 hours watch videos. Hey, Mark, how are you doing? Lovely to see you. How did it get so dirty? Do you know what it was the owner is not the person that dropped it in. It was the owner's dad, who I know, and he just said, "I don't know how they get it so dirty. They're not like me. They just leave their cars to be dirty." So I really don't know, but I wish I knew the answer to that one. Mark, how you doing, Mark? Yeah, it's a bit of a surprise to me too. This is the first time I've ever been live on YouTube, and I've kind of kept it a bit quiet because I was thinking it would be only me here, and I wanted to just test the waters, see if just see how it compares. But yeah, so this is a secret between you and I. I didn't realise that anyone would be here, to be honest, because I've never watched the live on YouTube before. So I thought it might be quite an easy one, and I can keep up with people. Maybe we can keep it quiet between us. Right, okay. Do you know what car it is? All I know is it's an A class. It be an A200 or an A220. I'm not sure. But of all people to see, Mark, I'm glad it's you. In and out of that rim just like that. Yeah, absolutely. We've got to make sure that the rim's clean, haven't we? You are now famous. I feel it. I feel very famous. So thank you. I know some people don't like doing lives on here, but I hope it goes well. No, thank you, Mark. I've never done a live on here. I have no idea how it's going to go. And we all know what platform's going to be my absolute favourite. I just thought this might be a quiet one. And just to see if I like it, if I want to do it again, I'm going to do the same test on Facebook. I'm going to do the same test on Instagram. But for all of you that don't know, there'll probably be three of you that don't know. I normally go live on TikTok with a couple of hundred to about 1,000, 1,200 people. So this is a much more private event. What's the pitch all about? We'll think you're cool. Thank you. You're too kind. You're too kind. So let's see what we can do here today. It's gonna be a quiet one. I've got my good friend Mark in here with me. Mark and I talk quite often on the other app, which I'll probably keep mentioning for a little while, but that's neither here or there right now. And I normally talk through exactly what I'm doing with the car, answer any questions that people might have. There's a few people that tell some bad jokes. I like those too. Let's get rid of some of this dirt. Yeah, there's a lot that happens on TikTok. So I just want to see what happens here. So all the wheels are clean. Now we're going to move into the snow foam stage. Right, okay. So I'm going to be here for a few hours on this car. So let's see what we can get done on here and how I can get used to this platform. So what I'm going to do next, I'm just going to put these things to the side. I'm going to grab the snow foam lance and I'm going to cover the car in snow foam and carry on talking to you guys. If you've got any questions, let me know. Oh, I've got a like. Thank you very much for the like. I'm sanding and varnishing interior doors at the moment, listening. Thank you, Mark. You're always busy. I think just like me, which is kind of nice. So I've got some chemical on there that needs to come off finally. That'll do for now. I like your video. Thank you, Daisy. I really appreciate you saying that. This is a community that I've not spent a lot of time with, and I want to because I spend a lot of time elsewhere. But you're all important to me, and I need to work out how I'm going to do this. I feel like I need to be live on about 4 different platforms. But Mark, yeah, I won't miss your comments this time, or at least I don't think so. So if you want to talk you through the different chemicals that I use, I can talk to you about the different products, or I can just carry on cleaning the car, to be honest with you. But yeah, this is a bit of a, feels like a private event. Our connoisseurs Van's nearly done inventory in some floor time to get the rest wrapped. Good, I can't wait to see it. Connoisseur, I didn't expect to see anyone that I knew today. Oh, brilliant. I didn't know. Right, okay. Well, that's not coming out how I want it to. Right, how am I going to adjust this? There we go. Snow foam's about to go in the car. Bro, I'm always watching for you, Mum. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, comfy and cozy. Wow. Okay. I really did think I was going to have a quiet one today. We've got Paul coming down. How you doing, Paul? How far will it reach? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, sure. Yeah, yeah, it's no problem. I'll get the chemical on this, and then we've got a bit of a pop in. Paul's popping in with a digger. Yeah. Oh, we can do it. I'll bring the camera outside. It's no problem. All right, cool. Right, sorry about that. You'll get to know Paul. Paul is always popping in with a little something. Something could be food, could be a car of some sort. Today it's going to be a digger, which we didn't expect. Coming over to the dark side. Oh well, honestly, I thought it was going to be just me on my own. I really, really did. So I'm so flattered that anyone is here right now because I've never been live on here before. Have to go, oh, thanks to Gary, Buster, soak him, wet him. Oh, Dave. Cheeky thing. Right, so yeah, this really is a test today. So far, it's going a hell of a lot better than I thought it would. I can keep up with the comments, but later on, I will be going live on TikTok. Daisy, if you haven't already left, thank you for joining, and I hope to see you again soon. I went live yesterday, showed face. It was weird just chatting. Yeah, it is weird. It really is. And the thing is, right now, is I've got no music on. So one of the things that I've already learnt is that I can go live on TikTok and listen to music while I'm talking to you, but on YouTube I can't listen to music. So big plus for TikTok there. Big plus for TikTok. Bye bye. See you soon, Daisy. Tried last week, bottled it after 1 minute. Oh no! Why did you do that? You're a confident guy. Right, what in the world is Paul? Okay, who expected to see this? Where is? What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? There's something hanging right off there. Is that all right? What do you want me to do? Don't you just wish this was on TikTok right now? Right, you're coming with me, guys. Oh my god. Well, where's the serial numbers that you want me to get? I have no idea where the cereal. I can see. Will that fit? No, it's definitely staying outside. So go on, come with me, guys. Yeah, maybe, maybe. Right, okay. Let's see what we can do here. Where do you think the serial numbers are? Apparently somewhere there. Right. Okay. I mean, I can't see anything etched in there. Right. Let me go and get a really strong chemical. Oh, you've done that already. All right. Okay. We are going to use the red nozzle, which I tell you guys to never ever use. I'm going to grab some goggles. To be honest with you, this might not end how I want it to. Right. Okay. Bear with me, people. So Paul's already used Built Hammer Surfex HD, which is a really powerful all-purpose cleaner. And we are going to try and find some serial numbers. And yeah, I'm getting dressed like this. Can you believe that this is actually happening, Mark? Right, okay. Fire it away. I don't even care if it's a digger. Comment if you like Taylor Swift. Right, this is why we don't use the red one. Look at this. It is unbelievably powerful. On this, neither here or there. Doesn't matter. Right, how am I going to show you this? Mark, this is a real treat, I think. I'm getting absolutely covered in this grime. If anyone knows where the serial numbers are, could you please let me know to save a bit of time? I'm going to get cake. Could do.
That's just a ram.
Yeah, but
It's probably on this casing somewhere.
you reckon it's so? I'm only to look on this casing.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Freaking cake. Is there something there? Do you reckon? No. Who knows where the serial number is on this? It's huge. No, it definitely is. Can't see anything stamped into it that's obvious. Nothing there. Just spin it around. It's not going to be on the underside, is it? Google it. Yeah, I don't even know what you would Google, but this is an interesting one. Places cab or boom. I mean, it'd be nice if it was in the cab, but people are googling where to find it now. I don't know. I would have said it's on the flat part where you are. Yeah, we're looking, but it doesn't seem to be there. You could be right, but it's very thick in dirt. The what, sorry? Pro, pro, Prodem. So it's Prodem. It's a Prodem. Oh, so we're trying to find out. Have I done this side? Yeah. So there. Right. Okay. I mean, the chemical's doing its job. I can't believe this. I really can't see a serial number anywhere. You've got a little. Oh no, you haven't. Wouldn't be on the inside. He might have a manual, people. He might have a manual. I used to drive a Cat 360 16 ton similar grabbers and was on the flat part of the grab. So someone said the flat part of the grab. The flat part of the grab. Mark, does that mean the underside? I have no idea what to Google. No, I have no idea. Could it be on the underside? Why does this remind me of Feed Me Seymour? Do you remember Feed Me Seymour? Do you remember that plant? Yeah. There's nothing obvious under there. Can't seem to find it, Mark. On the side, I was spraying. I'm so curious where this is now. No, me too. What do you need the serial number for? It's asking, what do you need the serial number for? Right. It basically needs a nut and bolt restoration, so a rebuild. Someone was saying around here, but there's nothing there. I can't see anything etched into it anywhere. I can't see it. I'm going to quickly get the chemical off and carry on. I'm going to get the chemical off of here and carry on with that, but I can't find it. So is it just this part here? Just that? So it's just this part here, not this. There's nothing obvious. There's nothing of. No, I was playing games on me. I can't see anything. I can't feel anything that might be like a number. Worth a try. Yeah, let's find out and we'll try again. Find out and we'll try again. All right. Thank you for the fun. No, thank you. I think we've all enjoyed it. Right. Okay. Trying the side of the cab near the river. Yeah, he's gonna go back and ask someone. But he was looking through the cab at the same time. So I need to get rid of the chemicals that are on this car. Thankfully, it's not a bad day for it. Okay. Now, where did I put yellow one of those? Right. Well, didn't expect that one today, did we? Everyone must be watching going, what in the world is going on? I don't know how many people are here. I don't know if it's me on my own. Right, okay. Trying the side of the cab. Yeah, he was looking in the cab, but I think he needs to look a little bit more. Is it a hire machine or I don't need this on anymore. No, it's not a hire machine. They own it here. So every now and then something like that pops in, but you guys never see it. But this time you saw it as it was unfolding. Days 4 in here. Days 4 in here. Oh, there is 4 in here. Is that what you mean? Well, 4 is 4 more than I thought I would get, to be honest with you. I really did think I was going to be on my own. But at the minute, I can talk of unrestricted as well because, of course, I've got nothing in the shop. I can say what I like. I won't get a violation for eating food or having a drink. It's kind of nice right now. It's a bit more relaxed for me. The only problem is I can't listen to music, which I really, really enjoy. So this car is going to be sold to We Buy Any Car later this afternoon. It says there's 4. Is that what the top left thing's? What does does the thumb just mean people have given the thumbs up to it? Is that what it is? I don't know. Oh, hairpin trigger. Please tell me that roof is shut properly. Looks like it is. That roof does not look shut properly, but it is. Right, so this car, yeah, is being sold to We Buy Any Car. And this is the guy that's also got the Pulse Taycan. This is his son's car. So the Pulse might be in later today, or it could well be his other son's car. I think it's his other son, which is a Polo. And I'm going to try and go live on the other app later. Which is why I'm so surprised that there's anyone here. Does that mean that you guys are subscribers and it's letting you know that I'm live? Because otherwise, I didn't. I told one person that I was going live just to test it out, and he couldn't have told anyone that quickly. So this is quite funny. Time to snow from the interior. It's out of the van. Is that what you're going to do? TikTok is doing my head in for copyright. Big bro. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah. Got a free interior shampoo. No, I think they do. It's not exactly what I wanted to happen because I've already done the interior. So I really don't want to have to do it again. But that's one of the things that I do. I check the windows, I check the sunroof. Is everything shut? Then we go. Because even the car that came in yesterday, it was only a Fiesta, but the rear windows were open and they weren't electric. You've just got to make sure of all these things. It's a simple process, but we need to make sure. I've got to say, guys, thanks for joining. It's a real compliment. It's so weird. I was live myself, so they all know. Right. Oh, God. I had absolutely no idea there'd be people I know here. All right, well, I'll carry on. I will carry on. So it's just going to be a case of how far into this car do we go. The guy doesn't want to spend any fortune because he's literally going to go and sell it. I just need to make it look even more loved than it already is. But the good thing with this guy is he's also going to be a regular client, so you'll be seeing possibly the Porsche or other cars more regularly, like the Range Rover. So yeah, there should be a bit going on with this guy. He's a really nice guy too, really good guy. So we like people like that. Nice person, nice car, regular client, more content for you, more business for me. It just works. But yeah, so the reason I'm testing this is because I've kind of neglected it. I've got under 1,000 subscribers and I need to get it to 1,000. I know you guys are subscribers already, but when I get to 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours on my videos, which is difficult because I don't put many on there, I'm monetized on here. And I've got to be honest, I want to be monetized on here. But my focus is how much they think it's worth. This car, he said a couple of weeks ago it was 19. Checked a week after, it was 18. Checked just now again, 17. So the car's just dropping in value. I mean, I haven't even put the plates on this because I didn't think anyone would be here to join me. Yeah, so he's a bit gutted because he feels like he's lost a few grand. But I think I'm going to have a nasty surprise myself with my own car shortly. But whatever. Money comes, it goes. Sometimes we got it, sometimes we don't. Simple as that. Right. Now with this, I'm going to do this very quickly and easily. So you'll see in a second. This is about as much effort as I'm going to put into this. No chemicals. Well, I will put some in one place. But otherwise, pretty much what I said I'd do. He doesn't want any time spent under here because it's just not worth it. So I said I'd do the outside. And there we go. Quick and easy. The more you check Carwell, is that cheeky buggers? Probably because they know you want to sell it, I should imagine. Gary, I'm going to do a little test. Watch this. Watch this test. No violation. Still no violation. For those of you that are here that don't know me, I don't know how many of you are here right now. I go live on TikTok regularly, and if I take a drink of water or have a bite to eat, they slap me on the wrist for it. It's not very nice, is it? Right, okay. This is kind of unusual. I don't need to talk about the product. I can literally just have a chat with you guys. Oh, Paul's found it. Where was it? Did I clean that bit or not? Is there? You did well to find that. Cool. Right. So because this is a relatively easy day, I can answer as many questions as you might have. But having said that, I think most of you know me, so we just have a chit chat instead. Violation warning because you're enjoying yourself. Yeah, absolutely. Right, okay. They hit me with copyright when it was free royalty, and I put the required attributes. Yeah, they. Do you know? There's one that bugs me actually. It's with Facebook. So Facebook and Instagram are one company. You know, basically Mark Zuckerberg owns the lot. So when I do a post on Facebook and it copies it onto YouTube, no, sorry, when I do a post on Instagram and it goes over to Facebook, I mean, I'm monetized on Facebook, have been for a couple of months now. But it tells me that basically I'm not monetized because of the music that I'm using. Right, but it came from your app. What do you mean? So a lot of my videos on Instagram, I actually try to keep as ASMR because it means that I'm monetized for it. And don't get me wrong, I'm getting about $1 every 24 hours. And you can't withdraw it until you hit $100. I am not getting any fortunes, but you've got to start somewhere, right? Yeah, they make the rules up as they go along. And yet loads of people are eating, drinking on TikTok. You get a violation. No, I know. And I've only told a couple of people this, or then again, did I say it live the other day? I got a violation for running the freebie. Even though the chemical companies, which I appreciate and I'd love if they would do it again, they run the freebie on my live. And I was like, yeah, they're going to do this, they're going to do that, which is brilliant. It just works. Everyone's happy. I got a violation for promoting a giveaway. And one of the companies said to me, so I don't understand that because other people are doing giveaways, but you get a slap on the wrist for it. When you get a free day, what was that? When you got a free day this weekend, do you know, I think I am free this weekend. That's it. I've got nothing so far booked in for this weekend. I think the guy who has got this, um, he's going to bring in possibly two cars today. So I'm just going to get the bottom of this car. Sorry, three cars even, this being one of them. Or he's going to. No, basically, we don't know. But it shouldn't run into Saturday anyway. Of course, Rome was not built in a day. No, definitely was not. Definitely wasn't. So I keep thinking, what is my next challenge on TikTok? And I don't know what the answer is. But sometimes I feel so guilty that I miss so many questions, which is what I thought I would come here and just test this out. Yeah, give it a go. Why not? And so far, the other one is better, even though all the violations. This one, because I can't listen to the music, it's kind of silent in my head. No, you told me that in your private messages. Mental. Yeah, it's yeah, violation central. So what day we doing mine? Book me in. Whatever you want to do. More than happy. There was someone that was supposed to pop in yesterday with a similar vehicle, but he was supposed to come in the morning, and then he phoned me at about 1 o'clock, just when I was about to click the go button to go live. He's a friend of mine. I was like, what are you doing to me? I'm just about to go live. You said you was coming in the morning. It was 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I can't do it now. But no, bring it in definitely. I guess it's gonna have to stay, but yeah, bring it in, Gary. It's no problem at all. It'll be fun to do something different. Uh, nearly as fun as the digger that just popped in. Oh, brilliant. Oh, that was funny. Well, it's funny to me. CarPro Leather 2.0, incredible. Do you know, I can't remember if I've used that one or not, but do you like it? Is the application nice? I've been using Geon Leather Coat. I spoke to a company called Geist at, what was it called? Waxstock. And the guy said to me, you know, I've seen him on YouTube videos and I know he knows his stuff. And he said, yeah, all these companies that do these products that bead. He said, do you want your leather to bead? Does it need to? I was like, actually, no. He said, well, this one does X, Y, and Z. And it lasts, I'm sure he said, for 3 years. And it's a proper leather company. So have a look into Geist. They've got a few different leather protections, but that looks good to me, that stuff. So Saturday, then, what time? 10 o'clock? Yeah, 10 o'clock sounds all right. Sounds good to me. Even if I go to the gym, be 8 o'clock in the morning, doesn't open till 8. I might have Saturday off anyway. What do you want done to it, Gary, anyway? Actually, don't even know what you want done to the vehicle. I wonder if there's anyone here that I don't actually know, or do I know everyone in the chat? I should imagine this is going to be one of those where I've got 4 people. Next day, will I have 6 people? Next day, will it go up to 20 people? It's kind of how it happened elsewhere. You just never know. Get around that, turn it around, carry on. Outside only. Pay. Why do you think you're paying, Gary? Why do you think you've got to pay for it? That's not the way that this works. Gary, that is not the way that this works. Isn't this a pleasure? Feels like I'm actually cleaning the car with just having a chat with a few friends and I can keep up with the comments. It's so unusual. Because it's a working day. Every day's a working day. I haven't invented a day yet where I don't work. So what I'm wondering going live is, will it boost my profile? Will I get new followers from it or subscribers? That's what I want to find out. Because if it does boost it, then obviously I've got to keep on doing it. It does it on TikTok. I love that I can speak freely right now. And I'm going to, like I say, try it on Facebook and Instagram as well. But I know that if I go on Instagram, I'll know a few more people, which is why I thought I'd test it here. I'm just letting you know what my thought process is. I don't know if you're bothered about this stuff or not, but right, okay, that's that done. But now I need a brush. Bear with me a second, people. I'm going to grab a brush. I'm going to get all the little nooks and crannies. This needs a big chemical decontamination, but do we need to do it today? Probably not. Suck the brush down. Right, okay, 5. How do I find out who the 5 are? Can I? Right, if you guys wouldn't mind, I'm just going to humour me. I need to touch a few buttons and see what happens here. 4 people now. Does it tell me? Nope, it doesn't tell me. Doesn't tell me a damn thing. Doesn't tell me who's here. Soft 99 brushes. Do you know, I've been sent these ones. Look at the name of it. The stiff one. I can even say that without getting a violation. Well, I think so. Yeah, I've not used the soft 99 ones. These are an in-between. The Carbon Collective ones are really tough. These are a bit softer. And then I've got, obviously, the very soft one. So these feel nice, but they're a real in-between brush. I'm still not going to put it on the paintwork. But yeah, that should be absolutely fine there. The door shuts don't really need a lot doing to it. It's like the car's barely been used. don't even, no dirt even in there. It's highly unusual. We have no idea if anyone is scrolling through. What do you mean on here? You have no idea if anyone's scrolling through. There's a great big digger up there. Might as well clean this. Might as well clean these shuts. This is definitely a much softer brush than the Carbon Collective one. Plenty good enough to get rid of the dirt from here. So that is excellent. Yeah, that's Soft 99 brand connoisseur. I don't use much of their stuff, but the window, what's it called? Ceramic coating is good. I don't put it on the front windscreen anymore. Right, okay. Again, this is a very light tickle because it just doesn't need it. That was it. Easy. Does it need it in here? Barely. I'm going over so lightly with this brush. There you go. Only all cars with this easy. I'm taking it so slow today. I only use the brushes. Please don't get it. I only use the brushes. Please don't get it twisted. I don't use anything else by them. Leaning towards Labo Cosmetica Car Pro. Oh, Labo Cosmetica is an interesting one because I've only got one of their products. I've got to say, it does work really well. But what are you using from Labo Cosmetica? I think the one that I've got is called Kronos, and it's for getting rid of the carbon from the exhaust pipes. Right, I need to put this on the floor. I've missed a bit. Oh, feels weird being on here. Right, so the good thing with this is you probably already know is the sheer fact that I'm not going to get into spots. I'm going to dry the car because I want the client to see it, make sure he's happy with it. But we don't need to dry it, which is again this warmth why I don't mind taking my sweet time. No water spots, thank you very much. And I've got to get rid of something on the car as well, which I'm going to save for a video. I'm not going to do that live, because it's something that I think will help a lot of people. And it's really quite simple to do. It's just removing the compound or wax that people often leave on plastics, textured plastics mainly. So there'll be a video of that. Oh, I'm so relaxed on here. Mark moaning. Hello, good morning. Right, okay, $3.99 for a brush and Sidero. It's dilutable, lower scent. Yeah, no, they are pretty good. They are. Where is he taking it? Gideon Park. Do you know, I didn't ask for where actually, but he is local, so maybe. What I've also got to do is let him know about 20 minutes before I'm finished, so I can bring in another car. And then after that, we could bring in another car. We could save it till Friday. I'd kind of like to wait for it for Friday so I can go live and have a chat with all of you. Running. £63 for 4.5 litres. You can dilute 2 litres, 1 to 2, 6. There's a lot of information there, connoisseur. I'm not going to lie. That's going to go straight over my head. But it sounds like that they've got some products that are really highly dilutable. And if they still work well, even better. Gary Buster, is that what you've named? I'm tapping the heart. Is it showing up your end? No, it doesn't show anything on here, unfortunately. So I can't tell. I can't tell much of what's going on. I can see 6 likes up here, and I can see, I think that there's 8 people watching. But yeah, otherwise it really doesn't tell me much other information. I think you've got pretty much the same as I have. A couple of extra buttons, but definitely not as much as TikTok. So it's a nice comparison today. Very nice comparison. Useful, that's for sure. 8.5 litres for 63 quid. That's cheaper than anything else on the market. About 57. What product was that for? For a fallout remover. Right. See, I need to check Dual, because if you've got a trade account with them, I think they give you like 30% off, which is massive. So 30%, you know, can't be ignored for a product that works. I don't even think that they've got a minimum spend for that either. They keep their costs nice. His family, I think between all of them, they've got about 4 cars, a his and a hers and 2 sons. So I think these guys are probably going to bring in 1 car a week, which would be quite nice. My dual delivery came today under that name, under Gary Buster did it. What did you get, Gary? Did you get a mystery box? Just fill out their online form. I think it is, not really at 30%. Is Gary in here, the Gary? Yes, yes, say that it is. Based on the questions and the name now. But we've got the Mark, the Gary, and the Connoisseur, and I don't know who else might be here. But that's half of the people that are in here right now. It's so weird. I can actually keep up with you. The Gary, yes, it is. Did you fix the wing mirror from yesterday? Good question. Yes. So when a wing mirror, when you pull it off, there's a little bit that's kind of like that shape, and the wing mirror is the other way. So it just matched perfectly. I put a tiny little bit of super glue on there and stood there for a couple of minutes and held it. Then I tested it. Bearing in mind, I can't test it at 70 miles per hour on a motorway. But no, I did test it and it stayed in, is all I can say. And I showed the client, they were happy with it. But I took some pictures to show her that the plastics had just disintegrated. It was just unfortunate that it all decided to fall apart while I was live, but didn't do anything wrong. So what can I do? I know it sounds a bit flippant of me right now, but sometimes things like that happen and it's not your fault. If I've broken something, I'll tell you. Yeah, so got a shout out. I don't always give you a shout out. I'll do more of it. I'll do more shout outs. Right, with this, I'm going to go straight into. Yeah, I'm going to do a full chemical decon. Why not? I've got you guys here with me. Can one of you let me know the time, please? I know that as I say that, all of you might do it. But I started this car at about 9:30ish. And I said about 3 hours. And I'm not charging them anywhere near enough 12 o'clock. So I have spent quite a bit of time on this. Thank you for the time. So what I'll do is I'll do this chemical decon, put a bit of protection on there, dry the car quickly, and call it a day for this one. So I want to try and get that done very quick. Sophie Parker, thank you very much for the time. Do we know each other, Sophie? Because I know a lot of people in here, but not everyone. But thank you very much for the time. And for those who don't know me, I'm normally on TikTok with anywhere between, thank you, Mark. I watch you all the time on all platforms. Thank you, Sophie. That's so kind and so flattering. I really did not know that I would know anyone here today because it's the first time I've been live on this app. So an absolute honour that there's people that know me already. Yeah, that's unbelievable. I probably see me naming your notifications all the time. I do see a lot of regular names, but some like this morning I woke up to about 40 notifications and 10 follows on one app. And what it does, unfortunately, it groups the notifications, so I don't always see the name. It might say Sophie Parker has liked X post, and so have 15 other people. So I don't always see it. But now I've seen it, I am going to see it more often, definitely. So thank you for the support from the bottom of my heart. Honestly, I've said it 1,000 times already. I'm flabbergasted that there's people on here that know me, and I'm actually having a chat with you. I thought I was going to be on my own. So yeah, tell them what your name stands for. Oh, look at all them. Right. So sorry, that was from where I did the. You don't want to see what I've got going on. So the name, I can finally say it. PFG Detailing stands for Pretty Fucking Good. I've finally sworn on a live. Let's see if I get taken off of that. But that's what PFG stands for. Is Dual Flex worth buying for my son's BMW? Look, I like the Dual Flex, but I like Oxide more. So Oxide gives it that super slick feeling, and the gloss is out of this world. Flex works 100%, but I just like Oxide better. I don't know what the cost difference is, but if you want that gloss that is just unreal, go for Oxide all day long. You've got the choice of the two. One is through a snow foam lance, the other one you have to dry the car. So yeah. There we go. No, yeah, freedom. Yeah, I can finally say what it actually stands for. I get that, but I like most of your stuff. Thank you so much, Sophie. I'm sure I'm going to see it. Does it show up your name on there as Sophie Parker? I do get a few regular names. Honestly, one day I think I need to show how many notifications come up after I put a video on there, or even just wake up in the morning. Because I look and I go, brilliant, but I don't always see it. But now, let me try and take a screen grab. I'm definitely gonna find out. But I'm sure I do see. But does your name show different on there? If not, then I apologise massively. My favourite part of the whole detailing process is definitely wheel cleaning. Oh, thank you, Sophie. Do you know, someone told me the other day, please no more wheel cleaning video. So I've kind of slowed other things. But I like the wheel cleaning videos, and they get a lot of attention, and I think people like them. But I'm trying to do it different. So what I've done is I've done views from this side, views from this side, somewhere I zoom in, and there's one now where the wheel's in front of me, and you can see my arms like this. So it's kind of like a point of view, and that one's done really well. But now I've done the point of view ones. Now I've got to think of something else. So constantly trying to evolve what is a relatively simple process. But no, thank you for that feedback. And believe it or not, it was my mum that said, I don't want to see any more of those wheel cleaning videos. Well, all right, mum. I'm 44 years old, getting told off by my mum on my own social media. Right, let me see. I'm sure I've missed a couple of things here. No, I don't think I have. Or have I? So, right, okay. Yes, I have seen that name on there. Now it makes more sense. Let me take a screen grab so I can remember even more. But no, that makes more sense. So thank you. Absolutely, yeah. I think that's what happens. That the name is different on a few different things. Now, yes, absolutely. That makes more sense to me now. Right, okay, what I'm seeing here. Scroll back. I said what I got. Scroll back. I said what I got. Can't see it, Gary. Oh, there. No, I've got the air fresheners, a scrub pad, a bottle of Oxide, and a sticker and a keyring. Oxide, you're going to love, Gary. Yeah, we'll test it shortly. You've got to go quite up. Right, I'm going to get the chemical off this car. I don't want it to dry. So I'm just going to do. Is Oxide better than Wet Coat? They've got. It's not better than, unless you look at a couple of different things. Gloss wise, is it better? Yes. Wet Coat is better if you've got a car with no protection on there. So put it on there, absolutely, and put it on the wheels. In that case, it's better. Oxide is better for gloss and slickness. So you've got to work out what one you want. So will I still use Wet Coat? 100%, because it's great for the wheels and getting it on a car. Excellent. If I want to spend a bit more time, then I'll use Oxide, but I won't put Oxide on the wheels. So you've got a mix of different things on there. YouTube is a long game search engine to discoverability. Yeah. So treat YouTube as, imagine people search for how to clean a car. Yeah, you make a good point. No, you absolutely make a good point. Okay, so that's good advice. I'm still trying to work out exactly what I want my social media to be honest with you. I don't know what I want it to be. At the moment, I'm enjoying talking to people and growing some kind of profile. But what do I want it to be? I have absolutely no idea yet. When I go on holiday next week, I'm going to try and do something a little bit different with the yacht. So I'm going to go live, assuming they've got decent signal out there for me. But do I do something where I earn money from it? Do I just keep doing what I'm doing and grow a community? I don't know what the answer is. If any of you have seen the film, the Facebook film, what's it called? Social Network. And they're talking about doing this and earning money. And I think Mark Zuckerberg in the film is saying, we don't know what it is yet. Just keep going. That I'm not comparing myself to Facebook. But in that tiny little bit, I understand what he means. I don't know what I want it to be yet. But in the meantime, I am enjoying it. That's looking good. I think we'll stop after this one. Right. Where's Gary on the lives? Lives on YouTube is good for established audiences rather than people looking for new ones. Like, I think I'm finding that out right now. But I've never seen anyone go live on YouTube before, which is why I didn't even think it was a big thing. So have you watched other lives on YouTube then? How many people do they get on there when they go live? Because at least on TikTok, you see people coming in, you don't see them leaving, but there's always such and such is joining, such and such and such and such. But you don't get that on here. So what? 6 people, I'm still impressed with. I thought I was going to be on my own today. No problem, Mark. Absolutely no problem. Sometimes there isn't one single answer because Wet Coat on the wheels, I don't think you can beat it. But I wouldn't use Wet Coat on a car that's already got a load of protection. I would use Oxide. The one thing I will say, Mark, with shut this now. The one thing I will say with Wet Coat is don't spray it onto a car that's already got a load of protection because it will hit dry paint and you just don't want to have to deal with that. It will instantly bond. And I mean instantly. And you won't want to have to deal with it. It will come off, but you don't want to do that. You don't want to have to deal with it. Right, this has got task box, so I'm going to have to move to the second stage of decom. Community is best option. Yeah, it is. Well, I mean, I've got just short of 700 people on here. but most of them do not know me. But I will go live on other platforms, and I won't tell anyone. And I won't tell anyone because I just want to see what happens. So I will go live on Facebook. I will go live on Instagram. And I expect very little. I'm going through this water like no one's business. I'm going to keep on top of that. I'm going to have to leave it on for a few days. Are you off, Gary? Right, I've got to take the little horse out. Oh, nice. I'll see you later, Joe. See you soon, Connoisseur. Thank you for joining on my first live on this platform. I'm only going to do the back of this car, but you know, I don't even like something using. I'm not going to get in trouble. Right. Taskbot removal on the way. I'm a mod for someone on TikTok and he does YouTube as well, but he gets way more watching on TikTok by far. Yeah, I can't say I'm surprised. Can't say I'm surprised. I'm sure that the other people will catch up at some point, but at the minute, this is plenty for this first day. Can I come work for you? I watch enough now to know how to clean cars. Sophie, whereabouts do you live? Are you far away from Romford in Essex? But joking aside, I get a lot of people ask to come and work with me, and one day I hope to be busy enough to employ people. I was saying that to someone only last night, actually. I'd love to have someone come and work for me, and I'd like to have someone help me with social media because I can't keep up, and I feel really guilty for it. It's a nice problem to have, but I feel guilty for not answering messages quick enough, missing comments and messages. And I don't want to miss things like that. It's important to me, and it's definitely important to you guys because you've taken the time to send a message or a comment, and it's nice to have an answer. No one wants to be ignored. But I'm far away from having a third member of staff. So we will see. One day, maybe. Okay, about 5 or 6 hour drive. Okay, well, you must be, it's got to be somewhere up north, or we're talking down in Cornwall kind of area. Because otherwise, it's got to be one of those. I'm going to go up north. Is it Scotland, Leeds? Scotland, Leeds, Lake District area? Somewhere around there. That's what I'm guessing. It's either that or Cornwall. Which one might it be? Long commute. Yeah, just a bit. Lunch will be provided though. Does that make it better? North Wales. Okay, so North Wales. That's beautiful around there. Are you far from Mac Loop? Who was I talking to about that the other day? Was it you, Gary? Was I talking to you about Mac Loop? Oh, I'd love to go and see Mac Loop. I'm pretty sure that that is in Wales. Still here. Hello, still here. Thank you, Comfy and Cozy. Honestly, the support for being on here today is PFG. You want to go? Yeah, I want to go too. I love airplanes. I'm a geek with it, but not too much of a geek. Just enough to have an interest. No clue where it is. Gary, whereabouts is Mac Loop? Exactly, that is. It's a beautiful part of the country. I've never been there. I've been to Cardiff quite a few times. I used to go there for work quite often, but never North Wales. But I need to go to the Lake District at some point, unless I've lost my voucher because I haven't been in so long. Got a 2-night stay in the Lake District, so I should go. No, it's in North Wales. Okay, I thought it was. Right, okay, I thought it was. So I'm going to dry this car. We'll put some oxide on it, and then I'm going to do a bit of the interior. And then I'm going to give the guy a call and say, please drop off the next car, which hopefully the Porsche would be nice because I can do that in a couple of hours. The Porsche would be a nice one to have in, right? Thought it might still be wet from yesterday, but it's not. Need the gloves on. It's 12:26. 12:26. So yeah, I've got time to do another car. That's no problem. No problem at all. And I can have a bite to eat. Born in North Wales and have a family still there. Oh, really, Mark? Whereabouts are you living now? It's down north somewhere, isn't it? Aren't you Cornwall area, somewhere down there? I'll show you. I've got a new fridge. Well, it's an old fridge. It's just new to me. And I'm about to eat everything that's in it. Ta-da! I can eat on camera and not get in any kind of trouble for it. Boring sandwich because I bought it from the gym. This is the best they had. Doesn't smell as bad as you think. I don't have to drive a car. Water tank's filling up. Might have to leave it running for a couple of days. He was about to say, because yeah, I thought I would do that test. I've got to know what comes up. If I ask the time, I need to. Gary and I have got a little thing now. Gary knows if I'm somehow he's telepathic. But if I say something like that, or look, or just eat this, I know what's going on the other side of that. I love that I don't have to hide this anymore. Violation for stuffing your face. Yeah, absolutely. I can do it completely freely, although you don't want to see me actually eating, so I will cover my mouth anyway. Oh, really, Sophie? Congratulations. When is it due? Then there's no way you can come and work with chemicals. I don't want to get in any trouble. Would you come to work with a baby? Yeah, we can get the baby with a little brush, cleaning the wheels, and I'll be taller than someone. Right. How's that soaked up? Enough water. Yep, it has. But I'm eating. April. I'm OCD. I am with chemicals all day long. Not sure. If you can bring the other two, this is going to be your third. You're going to be a very busy lady. I'm still hiding. It's been drawn into me or drilled into me that I can't eat on camera, but I can now. So, Sophie, do you clean your own car as well? And do you like looking into the chemicals and how tos and things? Sorry if you can hear me eating away, but it's a bit of a novelty to me right now that I can do this. Macloop is in central Wales near that place. Sophie, can you speak Welsh? There's a reason that I ask, Sophie. If you can speak Welsh, could you please call me a carrot in Welsh? It's my favourite thing. Call me a carrot in Welsh. Gary, wait till you see what carrot is in Welsh. A small amount. I don't have a car, but I've cleaned a few cars. I did want to start a detailing business. Ah, interesting. Go for it. Do it. I mean, you're, like I said before, really busy lady, so I don't know how you're going to do it, but do it. Definitely. The day I started, I retired. So do you know, do you, Lancashire, PG. So, Sophie, do you know the word for carrot in Welsh? I've got a Welsh friend, and I used to say it to her all the time, call me a carrot. Or are you Google now because you don't know that word? I, why would I know it? I'm not Welsh, but funny word to me. Right, so when this one's done, which is going to be shortly, I'm going to have to get off of here and let the client know and get them to bring down another car. And the longer I've got on that one, the more I can do on TikTok. Maron. I thought it was more moron. But basically, yeah, she used to call me a moron. You already typed it? I missed it. Oh, God, I've missed quite a few here. Let me see. South Devon is where Mark is. That's it. I knew it was down in that area somewhere. Sorry, I missed a lot of notifications. I don't know how that happened. I don't need to hide on here. Didn't see that one. I can't see where you put the moron thing. Interesting. Mustn't have sent. You wrote it. Huh. Why am I missing a few bits and pieces? See, this is all nice to learn this kind of stuff, how it actually works, and even better that I've got people that I know in here. So that's good. Right. So I am. Oh no, actually, I need to put a little bit of protection on here. Then I'm going to call it a day. But what I'll do is I'm going to go live on TikTok. Not straight away, but at some point. She's looking good. It might be because it can be classed as offensive. We've actually got a violation. First live, first violation, and it wasn't mine. But I am technically only saying, or asking for you to say carrot. She looks good. The violation wasn't mine. So I'm kind of reveling in right now. Right. Come on. Get out of there. I know I can use the full stare, but I don't feel like I need to right now. I'm hungry. I'm going to eat a little bit more. Sorry, people. Nice. All right, time to put oxide on here. Is Mark still here? Ooh, shiny. It is. It is shiny. What I'm going to do is, this stuff is brilliant. For adding gloss, there isn't anything better. It doesn't matter what product you buy. Just for adding gloss, this one rules. So I'm glad that I found it. I'm glad that I found Jewel and they sent it to me. They've got other products, but this one is just different class. It's very easy to use. It smells good, adds gloss. Am I going to go mad on this card doing the whole thing? Not really. I'm just going to do enough because it's going to go straight down to We Buy Any Car because they want to sell it. So I need to make it just look good as possible. So when it rolls up, they're like, yeah, that looks good. I have a BT engineer on the way. What size is the bottle? Mine is 100 ml. This is a 500 ml bottle. Yeah. But to be honest with you, Gary, you don't need a lot of it. I've done quite a few cars, and maybe I've done 100 mil, but if you use it like once a month, it should be absolutely fine. Right. So one spray on the panel, and it spreads. Can you put a bit more? This is a large door. It feels like it is. Yes, of course you can put more on to the car, but yeah, kind of don't really need to. So yeah, look, I'm putting the what's it called on the car? I've put it on the bonnet. I've not put it on the wing. I've not put it on the bumper. I've put it on the door, but that is brilliant. I really do like that I can talk freely here. Because sometimes when someone says to me, "Oh, can I buy it off of Amazon?" I'm like, "Yeah, of course you can. You don't support me by doing it," is what I want to say. But the answer is, you can buy it where the hell you like. But when they're on TikTok, genuinely, because I can speak freely now, TikTok is cheaper because they keep giving it away. They're literally taking the hit to make things cheaper by giving everyone vouchers because TikTok want to tempt you away from the eBays and the Amazons of the world. So they're literally giving money away. Just how it's working at the moment. The reason I know that is because people that are going to the TikTok offices and telling me what they're coming back with that TikTok have said. So the next one that I need to talk to is Jewel. They were at the TikTok offices yesterday. I want to find out what's going on behind the scenes. I think you'd only use it on front end anyway. No, use this all around the car really. Use it on the glass, probably not on the windscreen. In fact, not probably, definitely not on the windscreen. I'd rather be safe than sorry. In fact, I think they said the other day, don't use it on the windscreen. Use it everywhere other than the windscreen, and it'll be absolutely fine. Not as many restrictions. No, definitely easier on here. It's nice to talk freely. Sometimes when I'm saying something like, "Oh, it's on TikTok," and I go, "I've got to get something out to you to say it's on TikTok," but and then I go, "No, it's not." Like the Tornador is the one that people ask for. Where can I buy it? The answer is Google it. I don't know. I don't even know what country you're in. How do I know where you can buy it from? But obviously, I don't want to be flippant about it. However, I couldn't say you can get it on eBay, you can get it on Amazon, even though they don't have it listed on TikTok. Because if it was, I'd put it in my shop. So these are the kind of restrictions that I've got going on up in here. How can I answer a particular question? Which is why sometimes I say to people, can't answer it, send me a direct message. Jules said no to windscreen and oxide will waste on the bodywork. What's that a typo for? And oxide will waste on the bodywork. I know it's a typo. I just can't work out what it is, Gary. Will waste. So we'll. Nope, don't know what it is. Can't work it out. What's that word that's not supposed to be waste? I'm pretty sure it's not supposed to be waste anyway. You know what? I've done the larger panels. I think that'd be absolutely fine for this one. I suppose though, if people have Amazon Prime, it'll be free delivery, whereas it isn't usually free. Could be, yeah. I mean, look, things hunt for the best deal, and I wish I could answer all the questions. But when someone says, "Where's the best place for me to buy it?" I mean, I wish I had a brain like Google to answer that question, and it's a compliment that they've even asked me, but I don't know what the answer is. And just so you guys know what's going on in my head, when someone asks me an impossible question, I don't know. You're the one holding your phone right now. Google it. I don't know what the answer is. Don't even know what country you're in. Most of you. Say most of you, because when there's 400 or 500 people in the live, I don't know where they're all from. All right. This is looking good. Wasted on the bodywork. Why would it be wasted on the bodywork? That does look good, that stuff. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit and have a couple of minutes with you guys. Then I'm going to finish this car. I need to let the guy know that I'm nearly done. And he's going to bring another car into me. And then I'll probably go live on TikTok at some point and spend the rest of the day with you. That's what I'd like to do. Here's the one thing from Fallen Angel that I need to work out if I like it or not. I haven't used it yet. It's like a sponge on the inside. And I think you use it in the same way that I just used the microfiber. So you spray protection on there and then you use this to rub it in. But I'm not sure. It's a complicated product. I thought it was a wash mitt. But it's not. On the van, definitely. Because the van will take all day long to protect. But we can do that, Gary. That's no problem. In fact, it'd be a nice test, actually. So look, there's 4 of you in here right now. Can't believe I've been live for nearly an hour and a half. Would you use this? Can you really tell what it is? It's a dense sponge, which you can't see or feel. It won't go on the car. You put your hand like a puppet up its bum, and it's just microfiber, but it's solid. Squeeze. Just would you use this? I might have to have a chat with him and say, look, what is it for? How can I promote this? I don't know what it's for. It looks like a contact wash sponge. It does, but I don't think it is. Plus, they sent me those noodle mitts and the little thing that's shaped like a hand. So have they got another one? I don't know what the purpose of it is. So when I'm confused about a product, if I'm confused about a product, then I expect other people are. And I'm going to have to find out. Don't know. Right, there's 6 people in here, and I wish I knew who every single one. Do you mind if I push a few of these buttons just to see what they do? Share, okay. Plus, what does plus do? Start a poll. Chat filter. Community moderation. Definitely don't need that right now. Can I like the live? Can I click that? Sorry, I'm just pushing all the buttons because this is the first time I've been live on here before. Okay, I've got 7 people in here, 7 likes. Thank you very much. So what's going to happen is I'm going to finish the rest of this car offline. For any of you that don't know me, which there might be literally 1 or 2, follow PFG Detailing on TikTok. Live on TikTok with probably 200 people if it's an average day. They're at Diggerland today. Have a laugh. Who's that? As in Fallen Angel are there? I was nearly at Diggerland earlier. No, Mark. No to what, Mark? So yeah, what I'm going to do is I need to contact this client, let them know 20 minutes, come and pick up the car, drop off another one so I can do more work today, and go live on TikTok. No, Jewel. Oh, Jewel. Oh, do you know what? He did say that he was in London on Tuesday, and then he's doing something else. So yeah, I'm not going to bother him while he's with his family, obvious. But it'd be lovely to know what they're up to in the TikTok offices. So yeah, I'm going to go. Thank you ever so much for joining me, guys and girls. And I'll see you shortly on the other app with a few more people. I won't be able to keep up with the comments, but you know I love it. Anyway, I need to let him know that the car's pretty much finished. So I'll see you all soon. I'll be back at some point on here as another test, but I'm not going to tell anyone when, just to see what happens. All right, see you soon. I don't know how to cut it off. Right, there's an X just up here. See you soon, guys and girls, and I'll talk to you all shortly. Thank you, Adam. Thank you for joining. I'm on Facebook and Instagram too. I'll be testing it on there, but yeah, there's normally a couple of hundred people, up to about 1,200 people watching me on TikTok. So this was a test, and I like it. But I'll be back. So thank you very much for the support, Adam, and I will see you all soon. Bye bye.